welcome to Covert Narcissist 101. I'm Kate. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. And don't forget to hit the bell so you know when I upload more videos. Also like and share as well. Guys, the narcissists still expect you to trust them. They still expect you to give them benefit of the doubt. And even though they've spent time, while you're in the relationship, showing you reasons why you should ever trust them, even though that they are still looking at you as an enemy. Like every move you made, you breathe, they think that it's something that is directed against them. They are watching you like an enemy to see what step you're taking next, how they're going to counteract, how they're going to, come back. They'll watch you to see what you're doing so that they can retaliate. Because everything you do, of course, is directed at them. Everything you do is going to affect them. But they still expect you, just like you were in the relationship, to give them a benefit of the doubt, to trust them, to, somehow still have your loyalty. Like if they tell you something, that you take it at face value, like you like, oh yeah, great, that's yeah, sure, we'll do that. So when it comes to like things like expenses or when expenses with the children, which just happened to me last week, because you normally, when you have, and you pay attention, you have kids with these people, and you make sure that, of course, the agreement has where it specifies that how you guys are paid for any medical expenses that the insurance doesn't cover. So usually I think probably the standard is 50-50, whatever it is that insurance doesn't cover, you and the narcissist and whoever it is pays, they'll split the bill into two. So you contact the narcissist and you're asking them, okay, this is what needs to happen. This is, how much this is going to be. Insurance has covered this, so according to the decree or agreement, we're supposed to split the cost. And a narcissist will have the audacity, like this one did last week, to tell you, oh, go ahead and handle it. You paid, let me know so that, send me the receipt. So I can, confirm, I see that you paid it. Then I can, I can give you my own portion. This you never do. You never do. Now, depending on what it is that the child needs, either you do this yourself or you go to court to go have them, release this money to you so you can get it done, or you don't even start at all. Like, let's say maybe a kid that needs, glasses. There's nothing wrong with the glasses they're wearing. It's just maybe like the frame needs to be changed or something like that. This is something when the narcissist comes up with is like, oh, okay, well, you let me know when you're ready to, handle it, so we can do this. Or if this is like, like a small expense, this is like something that is important to your child and you don't have, because, they don't care. And you don't have any time to be going back and forth with this. This is actually what your child really needs. They can't really wait. You go handle this on your own and then, go to court to get your money. But the last thing you want to do is to willingly enter an agreement where you're like, oh, yeah, sure, I'll cover it and I'll come back to you to reimburse you, because that's crazy. So when I got this type of message from the narcissist, oh, you go ahead and do it and I will reimburse you. No, you pay it, then you show me the receipt that you paid it, and I reimbursed you. They have the audacity to, to think, for him to actually think that after all that happened, that I will willingly, count on him doing what is right. For him to request, oh, go do this and I'll give it to you. At the same time, not giving me the same level of trust, okay? Because they tell you, you need to show me the receipt. Show me the receipt that you paid. So that way I can, reimburse you. You see, these people spend most of the time counting on you to do the right thing. And that's what you did. You've done the right thing. While you're with them, you always do the right thing. You don't sweat the small stuff. You get things done that it needs to be done. So they're still expecting you to not be, to do the right thing, which is why they go ahead and think that, oh, because I am, you're supposed to trust me, because that's what they're asking for you to trust them to, release the money when is due, to trust them to release your property like they promised they're going to do, to trust, you trust them rather to, meet up like they said they're going to do and do whatever it is. Like they expect that trust from you, but they're not giving it back. They're actually looking at you suspiciously, of course, the whole time, because they themselves know what they do. So they assume that's what you're doing. At the same time, counting on the fact that your logic always going to tell you, you want to do the right thing all the time. So they count on you doing that. The narcissist definitely expects you to have this trust with them. They're expecting you to, take my word for it. You take my word for it. So when you have something like that, where you have to deal with these people after, like I said, in regards to usually expenses that you have to share with with them or something like that. If it's something that you can do yourself, might as well do. But if it's something that they need to pay for, don't even go into reimburse. That is not going to happen. That's going to be another fight, because they're looking for avenues to engage with you. So if it's something that you have to go back to say, oh yeah, this is the receipt, I pay for this and I pay for that, you have to give it to me. No, a couple of things will happen. Either they totally ignore that whole message you sent to them that you paid, they completely ignore it, or they tell you, oh yeah, I'll send it to you. Let me confirm something, and that never happens. Or they pretty much delay, that paying you back or reimbursing you. So you don't want to really get into, let me handle it so you can give this back to me. No, you go, everybody pay as they go. Like it was my situation last week. I said, well, no, we're not going to do that. Here's what's going to happen. Since he has a couple of appointments, I'll go, since the cost is the same, because, their insurance and the deductive hasn't been met. I'll go, I'll pay for this today, since they're the same amount. You call them, and you pay them directly on the phone. Don't give me any money. We're not going to do any reimbursing and coming back and let's look at the account and see what is what. No. This is an opportunity to give for them to find something else to engage you, because they're going to drag the heck out of it when the time comes. So he's like, no, don't worry. Let me maintain the same level of distrust that you have towards me. I don't know why you expected me to trust you to do the right thing, to, go ahead and spend money and expect you to pay me back. No, let's not do that, But the narcissist would, while at the same time having complete distrust where you are. So you're going to give them exactly match that. Don't. This is not the time really to be doing the right thing, in quote, whatever that thing is. So you have to pretty much take the knowledge that you've acquired and not buy into what they're saying, where, oh, do this, I'll come get you later. Or I'll do this, well, you go ahead and do that, but I'll do this one over here. No, either you are going to do this yourself, or you're going to go to court to make sure that they do what they need to do ahead of time, or you don't do that. You don't even bother them at all, because the last thing you want to do is to get into the point where, okay, I've done this, so how come you didn't do what you're going to do? Because the whole relationship, the whole marriage, was them not doing what they're supposed to be doing. All right, guys, get a hold of your mind. Get a hold of your mind, and everything's falling into place. Please like and share. Take care.